Hey guys, 2014 Buick Verano here on Fix It channel. I'm going to be doing an oil change on this one. This is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, Ecotec. The proper oil on this one is SAE 5W30 deck sauce. So first thing we're going to be doing is jack up the vehicle. I've got this on Rhino ramps. The emergency brakes are on so that the car won't move, and we're going to use a 15 millimeter socket with a ratchet and remove the oil pan drain plug. Basically, to give you a perspective, got the front bumper missing, got it painted. I'm just going to install it later. Right dead center, we go under the vehicle a bit closer to the front passenger side. This is your oil pan, and I've got it loosened slightly. We've got the dirty oil drain pan under it. Just gonna remove that 15 millimeter plug. I think it's about to come loose, almost. All right. Yeah, be careful not to burn your hand. Make sure your vehicle is cold. This one's been parked since yesterday, so the oil's pretty cold, and we'll just set it there. So if you're wondering proper amount of oil, sources show, I checked online, it says 4.7 quarts. So if you put 4.5 to 4.7, that's about the proper amount. Next thing we're going to be doing is removing the oil filter. Now, to give you a perspective where the oil filter is, this is under the hood. You pop the hood open. This is your engine. This is your oil fill cap right under it. You've got some kind of harness here. You look under the oil cap, keep going down, and this is your oil filter right here. This thing right here. So that's where the oil filter is located. Now that's it's got a hex bolt. I think it's about 30 millimeter, give or take. I don't know the exact size, but I couldn't squeeze in the right size to measure. I've got deep sockets, so I'm using this adjustable wrench that can go up to about 35-40 millimeters. It's very it's adjustable, so I have it adjusted to this one, and I have it actually loosened. So we'll just keep unscrewing that while the dirty oil is dripping, and it's going to be a little tedious, but I think this is, for me, this is better than going hunting for this oil filter wrench, buying it from the dealership, or go drive 5-6 miles and keep searching and buying one, because I'm about 20 to 30% making progress at unscrewing that oil filter cap. This is my first oil change on this 2014 Buick Verano, so we'll see how it goes. At some point we should be able to unscrew that by hand, and there we go. It's pretty loose, so we'll just unscrew that cap by hand. And as usual, we have to change the oil and the dirty oil filter as well. Okay, that thing's coming out. There's tight room in here, so we'll have to just be careful taking that out. I have a feeling we're gonna have some dirty oil dripping here. Okay, that's coming out. All right, there it is. That's pretty dirty. It currently has about 3,000 plus miles on it. So this is the O-ring we're gonna replace as well. So with that, so next we'll just get the clean oil filter and replace it as well. Okay guys, I basically snapped out the old oil filter. It just snaps out, and it's in that oil draining pan. So using a flat blade screwdriver, we'll just pry this old oil filter out just like that, and that's out, gone. And this is the replacement O-ring, goes right there. We will place that in there. Be sure you pay attention here and kind of notice where it goes. It's not straight at the bottom, but not mid-level section where the threads are. So right about there, and kind of rub a little bit of old dirty oil on it so that it doesn't get stuck on the next oil change. And we'll take that replacement clean oil filter. It should just go snap in there. Alright, it's snapped in now. It won't come off easily. Kind of snaps in there and stays in place. Now that we have this oil filter in place, we'll just go ahead and take this cap, kind of insert it upside down and screw it back in there. I had the old oil, this dirty oil cap upside down to drain the old oil for 2 minutes, but I guess there's still some dirty oil left over in there. So we'll go ahead and get under here, and it's really hard to reach, guys, so if you're doing your oil change, good luck. Just be patient with it. You kind of need a muscle strength of a big guy with a hands of a 12-year-old, maybe 10 to 12-year-old kid. So alright, for the rest, it's getting hard. I'm gonna have to use my adjustable wrench to screw that all the way in there. And next, we're gonna go under the vehicle back there, and we're gonna put the 15mm drain plug back in. It's still dripping a little bit of oil, so I would like to give it another 5 minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes now. I have the oil drain plug fully tightened, and I tightened that oil filter cap housing cap as well. And I'm putting about 4.5 quarts of this 5W30 Royal Purple synthetic oil, my favorite engine oil. Gives you extra horsepower, fuel efficiency, and all those good things, along with better engine protection. So 4.5 goes in. I opened a brand new one. I removed about half a quart, so there was, instead of 5 quarts, there was 4.5 roughly. So there you go, guys. That completes the oil change for this 2014 Buick Verano using 5W30 synthetic oil, Royal Purple. The engine size is 2.4 liter. And I hope this helps. Any questions or comments, leave them below. I do answer questions. And please subscribe to Fix It channel. There'll be more videos about these cars now. Thank you, and take care.